I want to hand it off to somebody that really has done this and done this amazing. She came to this business like hell on wheels, man. So Elizabeth is from Sacramento, California. She's here to offer a little bit of her testimony. She has 4 children. Her husband works full-time firefighter, and she is an internet genius. I want to learn so many things from her. She just has come in and just thrown us all onto our heels going, who is this girl? What can we learn from her? So I can't wait for you to learn from her. This is Elizabeth Fair. We're so excited to have her. Thank you guys so much for like, that's my time, but I just love all of you. I'm so proud that I got to be here.
Oh, Katie, you're amazing. And I can't believe when you said you're 47, I'm like, there's no way.
Almost 48
Oh,
in January.
girl, like goals. Oh my goodness. And goals on so many different levels, business, personal. You're just an incredible human. And we are so honored to just be mentored by you. This is such an incredible night. And just welcome everybody. I'm Elizabeth, like Katie said, mom of 4, married to a fireman. And I try to be one of the most authentic people, especially when it comes to business. And authenticity is magnetic. And so if you can approach your business from that authentic standpoint, you're going to find your people. And very similar to Katie, I just want to help, people. I want to help them find their glow. I want to help moms, create rituals that they can pass along to their children. And when I came into Remon, my skin, actually, I'm going to request to share here. This was my skin in February. And I took this picture about an hour ago, the after picture. So you can see here my transformation. And I want to say this too, because I had actually come into Remon as a customer. Kim Weimer is the one who introduced me to Remon. And I, at this point, had tried 2 different skincare lines. One was a plant-based skincare line, and one was a waterless beauty skincare line. And I was feeling so defeated. And even when I was talking with Kim, I was very skeptical. I was actually very hesitant about the amount of steps that it takes, but when she explained to me, no, we have to layer by viscosity, because if the molecules in the thinner products are smaller, so they're going to penetrate deeper. The molecules in the thicker products are larger, so that's what seals everything in. I really kind of came in just as a customer, and you can see the transformation. I had horrible melasma. Those were not freckles. Those were melasma, fine lines, wrinkles. My skin was very dry. And I also just want to say too, like I said earlier, I want to be as authentic with you guys as possible and just say, if you can have your own personal transformation, that is the thing that's going to help you grow your business, right? When I came in, I had never done lasers, never done Botox, and never done fillers. And I'm not against any of that stuff, but I'm saying from February to now, still never done lasers, never done any types of resurfacing, never done Botox or fillers. This has been my authentic transformation. And it's funny because on the internet, people are always like, you've had to have additional work done. And I'm like, no, I promise you, it is just, I use the ICD signature line, and it is that powerful. So I wanted to just share a little bit about my testimony in hopes to just inspire you as you are starting, to find your people, to find your friends, your customers, and growing your business. And I want to share the main points that really helped me kind of launch when I decided to go from customer to planner and grow my Remon business. So like I said, I came in as a customer, very skeptical of the amount of time it was going to take. And just like Katie shared, I'm a mom of 4, busy mom, and self-care has typically fallen on the back burner for me because we homeschool our kids. My husband's a shift worker. Remon has been such a gift, not only for me with my self-care, but it is something that I now do with my children. And that ritual being passed down from generation to generation, I could get emotional about it because I think about even my children one day having their own children and Grandma Elizabeth coming over and doing skincare with them. Like, that's the power of this company. And I love that. I love that. So when I first started the signature line, day 3, I purged, and I called Kim, and I had this moment of like, see, it's not working. It's not going to work for me. And she explained to me, hey, you know what? No, I think you're purging. And so sure enough, day 3 to 13, I purged. And by day 14, I took my first picture and my 14th day picture, and I started to see a difference. I felt a difference, but I started to see a difference. And by day 14 to 30, my skin brightened, my melasma had already started to fade. And I told her, I said, you know what? I think I found the skincare line that that's going to work for me. And so a few things just to note as you're trying the products yourself, as you're starting to share them, layering by viscosity. We have to layer by viscosity because those products are so important to do that, right? To really absorb the ingredients into your skin. So that's a big selling point. And then just trust the process. There has to be a certain amount of time that you use the products to really see the benefits. And then finding your own routine. So I, have tweaked my routine. So I will double cleanse in the morning and double cleanse at night. And then I use my full skincare line in the morning, every single morning. But that took some trial and error as well. And so before I hand it off to Christy Belliston, just want to say welcome. This is such an exciting time for you. I'm so, that, like I said, the ritual for myself has been so life-giving, and then also passing that on to my children has been wonderful. And then sharing your story in an authentic way. You will find your people because authenticity is magnetic. I get approached in the grocery store for my skin at this point, and that first picture that I showed you, I remember that day we took that picture and I zoomed in on the picture and I looked at my husband and I said, I've got to do something about my skin. It's so bad. And my confidence has just grown. And I love the quote, with competence comes confidence. So lean into the education. You are on a phenomenal team. And Christy, I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to you. Thank you guys for having me. And I'm excited that you've started your journey with Riemann.
Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, everyone, this woman right here, or maybe she's on this side on your screen, but she has like 500,000 followers on Instagram, 500,000. And I'm just telling you, she did it by sharing her story. She did it by sharing exactly what she shared on this call. That is the simplicity of this business and what we're doing here. And you're amazing. And it's such an honor to have you here with us, Elizabeth. And again, much success. You're already crushing it here. And so congratulations. She's a team leader here with us as well.